What's up, everybody? It's me, Crosspatch. Welcome back to my Madden 22 Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. It's a rainy Sunday night in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Seattle Seahawks are in town. We are 5-0 on the season, undefeated. We're in first place in the AFC North. The other three teams in the AFC North, 4-1. So we don't have a whole lot of leeway early in this season. The Seattle Seahawks are 3-2. Russell Wilson, DK Metcalf. We're playing on all Madden. It's not going to be easy. And I've kind of said from the beginning of this franchise, I don't expect we will go undefeated. So we'll see how this one goes. The range should play a little bit of a role here, I expect. And here's Wilson and his numbers on the season. Always dangerous to run, to scramble. Of course, he's a great passer, and he's got some weapons. But we're going to do what we do, which is bring pressure on the quarterback and try to get him to make some mistakes here. So let's see how it goes. And there's, right off the bat, they're running a little end around there to Everett. Gain of 2. A little trickeration to start the game. He's got Chris Carson there at halfback. Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf. As usual, a tough Seahawks team. And that's a fumble, but it goes out of bounds. So that brings up a 3rd and 6 here. Let's see what we want to do. We got to keep Wilson under 75 rushing yards. I think we also have to throw for 300 yards. I don't know how optimistic I feel about that happening, but we will see. We're going to go with a little zone here. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but we'll see. As everything this game is kind of a we'll see. And did he get that? He did. All right. Looked a little short, but whatever.
You're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is...
So Seahawks with a fresh set of downs here. Carson goes nowhere. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 coming up.
And we're going to stick with our 3-4 here.
Terrific last week in the win over Denver. I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total.
And that's caught by Lockett. Gain of 17. Seahawks moving the ball a little bit.
First down, Seahawks. Wilson. That's complete to the tight end.
You can't make the tackle on the tight end. Seahawks in the Steeler territory here, down to the 26. And you go to a dime and try a little bit of something different here.
After 4 years in LA, backing up Tyler Higbee. He's excited about his opportunity in the Pacific Northwest. Last year, 41 catches, a career high.
All right. A little bit of a superhuman throw there by Russell Wilson, but that's kind of his thing, I guess.
From him right there, plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage. Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where.
There's Carson for a couple. Brings up a 2nd and 5.
In order to get open. 5 yards on the carry, good pickup on.
And they can still get a first down here.
5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Wilson.
Oh, almost intercepted by Joe Schobert. That could have been, well, he probably wouldn't have outrun Wilson, but maybe could have been 6 going the other direction.
The huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Here's Wilson.
Wilson is scrambling. Oh, man, missed the hit stick on him. these quarterbacks start scrambling, I start thinking about fumbles. And Wilson cuts it back. And he's in for the touchdown. Seahawks on the board first. Cam Hayward beside himself on the sideline.
We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical
and all right, we're going to have to answer the bell a little bit here.
Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when
Seahawks up 7-zip in the first quarter.
They're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
The rookie Harris has some advice for Devin Bush there. I'm sure well received. Defensive players love when offensive players tell them what they did wrong. Very helpful. Oh, the big hit! But we pick it up. Joe Schobert picks it up. Ray McLeod coughs it up. Dodged the bullet there a little bit. Here comes Big Ben. You can see his numbers on the season. Will it be his last hurrah as a Steeler, as an NFL player? We will find out, I suppose. If this franchise keeps going.
Roethlisberger will throw.
Freiermuth underneath.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
What do we got here?
Here's Roethlisberger.
And we're going to play it safe and go underneath to the rookie.
Not much there, only a yard.
Brought down by Jamal Adams. This Seahawks defense, a little bit of good news for us. Without Bobby Wagner. A lot of good news, I guess that would be. Deontay Johnson makes the catch. You can see his numbers last game.
Numbers for Johnson in last week's game. 4 catches, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's number 6 in the league in receiving yards, and he plays for his team first. But he also, in the back of his mind, he's thinking, if I can get into the top 5, that might affect his bonus in his contract.
He doesn't have a bonus in his contract affected by that. We're not allowed to do that.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger.
There's Johnson.
Here's Johnson with a reception. He just falls short down at the 1.
Down at the 1. Oh my goodness. Boy, he looked like he was
After 1, 7-0.
looked like he was into me, but that's all right. We're going to go to our slant here.
To finish now on first and goal.
Let's go, Ben.
Roethlisberger. Open man is Johnson.
Now he's in. And they're riding motorcycles because they don't care. Riding motorcycles on the field.
Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown.
And that might be a miss. Ah! I'm bad enough kicking. Yeah, I know, Coach. All right. My place kicking is bad enough. And it's always worse in the rain. So we'll have to make up for that at some point. Should have been concentrating a little bit harder there, maybe. I guess.
Chris Carson in the Seattle offense. A good job in the passing game.
So we got to stop Russell Wilson here in this ridiculous offense.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you
not much there for Carson. Lost a 1, actually.
Hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Wilson. Out to the right, he gets
completes a Lockett. It's a first down.
To about the 35. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk first down.
Wilson is one of those quarterbacks in this game where when he gets hot, like, you kind of can't stop him. So I hope we're not on the way to, whoa! I was about to say, I hope we're not on the way to one of those games, but that was an errant throw there. And we've got a couple of guys on their front seven with some superpowers
Second and 10.
that should help us in the pass rush department. Under pressure, Cam Hayward and
Working the middle here. That's
TJ Watt both have that.
5 yards. Now it's
So in theory, that should shake up the quarterback a little bit, but you know, Wilson, maybe not necessarily. Some of these better quarterbacks are a little bit more immune to that stuff. And they are switching, so we will switch. And they switch back, so we will switch back.
throwing is Wilson.
And that's incomplete. A little bit behind Pettis there. And that gets the Seahawks offense off the field. That's just what we needed here. And we got to get a drive together here and get the lead in this game. Let's go, Ray Ray. No more fumbles.
39 yards on the punt. Give him just 1 yard on the return.
Okay.
Go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here comes Ben.
So let's see what we can do. Ben was pretty on target even in the rain last drive, so hopefully we keep that up. There's the rookie bulling ahead for 4.
Types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get
We're going to keep this on the ground.
Some of them use power to get open, some of them use those head fakes.
Actually, no, we're not. We're going to throw the ball here. We are going to hope for the best and throw the ball. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted, but good enough.
That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. It's a gain of 5.
3rd and inches.
Bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. So Charles, you look at this offense.
That is correct. Inches are not more than half a foot.
Upcoming, they're unbeaten on the year. An open week coming up after this. So I guess my question: any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely.
Harris picks up the first.
Maybe more than any other on this schedule because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead. Make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game.
Coming down to the 2-minute warning here.
And having to stew about it.
Get off the field. 5 up close to the 40.
Nice satisfying run up.
Someone just tell me to get off the field. I will not.
The thought process is entirely different.
All right, I was going to go for that play action. I don't think we're going to do that with 2 minutes coming up here.
We can't give up gains like that.
I think we're going to go, well, we've got 2nd and 5 here. I think we're going to go something a little more,
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coach.
a little more trustworthy here.
Coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the
There we
NFL.
go. And there's Claypool.
The pass complete to Claypool.
There we go.
Chase Claypool with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And we are rowing a boat, I guess? What's happening here? I don't even know.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from the wide receiver's perspective,
There we go.
those are the plays they draw.
All right, quick score before the half here. We'll maybe even get it back and score again here. We're going to go for 2 because we missed that extra point. Yeah. All right, let's go.
Roethlisberger looking to throw.
There we go.
And it's caught for the 2 points.
Meta 52 on the board until halftime. So let's see if we can get the ball back here. Maybe get another score. We are getting the ball coming out of half.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
And we're going to go dime, I think, and bring some pressure.
They trail a
And bring some of these corners at them.
14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Wilson. There's the Washington Husky. It's
Fitzpatrick makes the tackle.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about
Gain of
6.
6.
30 to the 31.
Yikes.
Catch is made by Metcalf.
Metcalf just torched Witherspoon, our nickel corner.
That one good for 37 yards.
That was definitely, well, to be fair, Metcalf is a mismatch on any of our corners.
In the first half of the season, he's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. They'll find Everett there, complete. Now the
Seahawks take a timeout. 49 seconds left in the half.
They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
And we're going to go with something a little bit different here.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. A pass underneath for Carson, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Another timeout.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3 yards remain for second down. To throw again is Wilson. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete.
Wilson gets him in the end zone.
Seahawks. Gerald Everett.
Man, I don't know. When he starts running and then he always seems to find somebody downfield. So we're going to have 38 seconds here to work with. We'll look for another quick score maybe and see what we can do about working the ball down. Maybe for a field goal before the half. We don't want to do anything dumb. Which, if you follow my franchise, is exactly what I say right before I do something dumb.
McLeod now on the return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
All right, let's see.
The Steelers
No, not that.
taking over now late in this first half, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds.
All right, this looks promising. This looks promising. Maybe a big strike here. We'll see how it unfolds. Watching that corner. Oh, man. I don't know what happened there. I was not expecting Johnson to run that route. I don't know if I hot routed him to do something dumb or what, but.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Completion here to Claypool. And he'll be out of bounds.
All right, 3rd and 6.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
not a lot of time going on here.
Receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head.
Get that first. Oh, man.
He will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
4th and inches. I don't know. Is there any point in going for this? I don't think there is.
Here's Presley
I think it's better to kick this thing out of here.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
And they've got 8 seconds.
Return there, 16 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very
And they're doing something here.
Coming to the line here to begin their next.
Not going to take a knee. They're going to run a play.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
And that'll be it going into halftime. The score is tied 14-14.
At 14 apiece. As we'll head down to
Coach Carroll looks like he's got some eyeliner on for this game. I don't know why. I'm not going to judge him. I mean, whatever he wants.
Thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on
Stats are pretty even there. So let's go. We better get this together in the second half. This could end up being our first loss of the season.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain and set to continue as we are underway.
And you're going to stay here, Ray Ray.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at
Try harder. That was the message at halftime.
No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first
Ben
half.
floated that one a little bit.
Win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And this winds up.
Ben had a better arm, and it was not a rainy day. We had that post.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
All right.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
Johnson is crushed.
Down after a pickup of 8.
2nd and 2.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to.
We're going to pick up the first. We're not going to mess around here.
We saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Oh, that's a very good run there by Najee Harris, who can take it inside. He can get to the perimeter. He can do it all with his build and his speed. This is a guy coming out of Alabama who did everything for the Crimson Tide.
Oh, got to pick up that linebacker.
In the first round. Last in the league in rushing as a team last year were the Steelers. They're expecting Harris to kickstart their running game. Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Booms throw there, holding by Claypool. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
All right, we'll see how this goes.
Here's Roethlisberger.
Nope.
As he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate.
Nothing good there.
Because I nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the
So we are inside the 20.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
And Deontay Johnson has seen his share of targets increase in his first 2 years in the league, and last year finished with 88 catches. Continuing to work on grabbing everything that comes his way. A nice catch there.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first.
Oh, bad throw.
And he whips that one in.
Yikes.
There. Something we haven't really seen much of from him.
Yeah, that wasn't a great throw.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Briar move, close to a first down.
9 yards, and that leaves
3rd
him
and inches.
short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And we're not going to mess around again. We're going back to the our big rookie.
Letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance.
Harris is in. Najee Harris.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score.
And let's do our best not to miss this extra point. All right, so we got to stop these Seahawks. Somehow, Russell Wilson running all around back there, throwing crazy passes. What am I supposed to do about that? Turnover would be great right about now. Takeaway.
Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7.
This is not good. Not good at all. And that's a block in the back. That's going to come back. Metcalf blocking the back on Sutton there. You can kind of almost see these things unfolding. That stupid block in the back is called so often. I mean, not that I'm not happy to see it there.
A really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Now Wilson on first down. Over the middle, complete.
Miss another hit stick.
He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Ugh.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Wilson.
Fitzpatrick breaks it up. Nice play.
Brings up second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
There we go. That's what we needed. Bush takes Wilson down. Looks like they were trying to set up a screen. And we're going to go to a cover 3 here. And hopefully, maybe these guys, they're even out of field goal range at this point. Make a tackle, please. There we go. So that puts them in range for like a 56-yard field goal. Let's see what they decide to do. And they're going to try to kick a field goal, but I am going to not believe them. Although that'd be a heck of a... well, I guess there's no hurt in calling a fake at that point. But they missed the field goal. And here comes Ben. And we're going to put this game into the hands of our rookie halfback, Najee Harris.
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes.
We are going to stay out of 3rd and long if we can.
But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well,
which means we're throwing the ball right now.
get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got
Which is a little scary because Ben's been floating it a little bit in the second half here. And,
loosen things up.
you know, one interception turns this whole thing around.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger.
Yeah, that was a bad throw.
Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read
Bad throw.
You get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay.
So pretty important that we pick this up.
This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Roethlisberger.
There we go. Freiermuth.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
He's having a decent game.
It's good for a first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway.
Harris plows ahead.
This one will probably get away from him.
5-yard gain.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you?
3rd and 2.
Taking charge.
Still a
We
couple
keep this
yards
thing on the
short
ground.
First as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
Nice gain.
Down to the 10-yard line.
Had a blitz coming, an A-gap. Looked like we had an A-gap blitz coming there. Bounce it out a little bit.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call.
I don't think we're going to get our 300 yards passing here.
Something that they haven't seen before. And
But that's okay.
Don't worry about holding people up. Just getting gaps and trying to make a big play.
And not only not getting off the
Harris
field,
down to the 1.
continuing to run.
That brings up a 2nd and 1. And let's see what we got here.
Stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation.
That corner looks good to me. We're going to throw this slant.
Defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy.
He's got Claypool for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool, his 2nd touchdown of the game. And
2-score lead.
And the Steelers add on to their lead.
Yeah, don't miss that extra point. So we got 2 minutes and 38 seconds to hold off Russell Wilson.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Charles, this one not over.
And we're going to go. We're going to go dime, and we're going to bring pressure.
Hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because
another bad throw by Wilson, maybe affected by the rain.
Right on pace for being in that range, and guess what?
Maybe by the pass rush.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Wilson. And his throw here's incomplete.
Off target once more.
This drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Intercepted by Fitzpatrick.
And that should do it. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
A little bit of an errant throw by Wilson again, right to Fitzpatrick. That's his 3rd pick this season. And we're going to go, oops, not that. We're going to go ball carrier.
His first 2 years with the franchise. He led them
conservative.
in 2020.
And grind this thing out.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. They get him to the ground right on the cusp.
Harris carrying defenders with him. 5-yard gain.
Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be
take this down to the 2-minute warning.
Right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just
it was a rainy night.
And they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
A little bit concerned about Roethlisberger's accuracy, but he wasn't too bad. Floating it a little bit here and there. And there's Najee Harris. Meant to dive into the end zone, flopped into the end zone instead. That's all right. Something to be said for a good flop.
And the Steelers look like they're going to be moving to 6-0 as they extend that lead even further. Extra point put through by Boswell. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
We've got this game in hand. If you've been watching this thing, I appreciate it. I'm trying to struggle to keep this franchise together. Experimenting with different things. Back to the 6-minute quarters here a little bit. Experimenting with some sliders. Experimenting with longer quarters. I guess EA is not updating franchise anymore. It came out a couple of days ago, yesterday, the day before. They will not be updating franchise anymore this season, apparently. I believe that's the case. If I'm wrong about that, let me know, but that's disappointing. I mean, there's definitely some things that need to be fixed here. Definitely some things that could be better with franchise at this point. To have no more updates, I mean, that's frustrating. I mean, there are things like when we get to the playoffs,
They may want to go back to that
so far as what I've seen, every single Steelers game in the playoffs at home is played in a blizzard. I mean, that's something they got to fix. That's messed up. But, you know, whatever. I guess it is what it is at this point. We'll do our best with it. We'll try to have some fun. And, yeah, I don't know. Disappointing, for sure.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To the right side,
so who knows what this franchise brings here.
Down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just,
but I'll try to keep it going. Why not? What else do I have to do?
Now it's Wilson.
Wilson throws it out of bounds.
Incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because
we're just kind of sitting in a cover 3 here.
Keep everything in front of them.
So if you enjoyed this game, hit that like button.
Using a variety of coverages.
Caught by Lockett.
And that'll be
Incomplete.
They took their shot, but the coverage up to the task. And
hit that like button if you would. I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel.
Here we go. It's Wilson on for
you know how YouTube works.
That is caught. It's Dante Pettis. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half.
The Seahawks racking up some stats in garbage time here. Big hit by Edmonds.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will
Seahawks insistent on getting another score here. Apparently do not know that I'm recording this game and trying to get out of it.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Wilson. Now he steps away.
Oh, I just one good hit on Russell Wilson by the end of the game. That's all I wanted.
Russell Wilson, his second touchdown of the night, and the Seahawks have got it back to.
Well, we're going to keep him under his 75 yards rushing.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead will be cut.
And what are they going to do? Onside kick, probably.
That time a 9-play drive. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And it's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should just about do it.
That should do it. Let's see if they call timeouts. We're going to give
they didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before the toe to the leather on
Danny Snell a carry or 2 here.
Getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw
hopefully just one.
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he'll manage to pick up.
And they call a timeout.
Second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
So we're going to look at some stats when this game's over if you want to hang around. See how we did.
Here's Snell yet again. And he'll take this one down.
Another timeout.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds.
This should be it, mercifully. So Seahawks come into Pittsburgh, bringing their weather from the Pacific Northwest with them. We come up with a victory. That puts us to 6-0 in the season. Still first place, I would assume, in the AFC North. Well, we'd have to be because we haven't lost. But I've not been watching the ticker, so I don't know how the other teams have done.
So this one in the win column.
Coach Carroll
Steelers, and they were buoyed,
throwing stuff everywhere. He's so unhappy.
This one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really.
Yeah, Russell Wilson came on a little bit at the end there. Had a couple of rushing touchdowns. Annoying as heck to try to tackle.
That didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then
but we did okay as far as yards there, I think. Let's take a look at our individual stats.
So for Pittsburgh,
yeah, so Wilson outdueled, well, not really. Roethlisberger had the 3 touchdowns, and Wilson threw an interception. So Roethlisberger, I think we would say, won that duel. Better completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, 230 yards. Harris, 86 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns. Benny Snell, 12 yards in mop-up duty. Deontay Johnson with a big game, 92 yards and a score. Claypool, 76 yards and 2 scores. And Freiermuth in there. Juju Smith-Schuster, quiet. Usually a bigger part of our offense, but none of our offensive linemen embarrass themselves. And Devin Bush with 9 total tackles, a sack, and Fitzpatrick had an interception. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed the game. If you did, please hit that like button. Maybe subscribe to the channel. Whatever you decide to do, I hope you have a great day. And I will see you next game.